that are just very sad themselves. Apparently we're playing Binary Star a lot today. Alright, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I have an idea, but that idea is no longer valid. Fuck it. That was a random item galaxy, too. Because would everyone get... Where's your character? Gunblade, RFC, Chalice, Hodge, Redemption. Wait. How do you already get a tier? Oh, Thieves Gloves, never mind. These Gloves and Last Whisper were definitely the big winners here. Can you block selling at level 1? Yeah, I really do think we need to. I do think we need to do that. Okay, that item has to come off at some point. Do this for now. Is there any chance a Little Legend end of season ranked reward with a different appearance based on what rank you ended? Nope, there is not. Sadly. Can we have an indicator similar to mech form position showing exactly where infiltrators will land? Probably not, because that's a lot of indicators on the screen. Can't have indicators for everything. We tried to make that as clear as possible by choosing something that was like, it's going to go to the opposite side, so. Plus, the other thing is, it's like, if we say here, but then that whole thing is grouped up, that'll lie to you anyway, which isn't great, so. I don't chat much, been a follower for a while. Thank you for coming here and streaming. Hey, no problem. Fifth highlight message attempt. How would a data scientist fit into the TFT team? By the way, instead of using 5 highlight messages for 1,400, you could have done 1 must answer for 1,200. That's just math. And I'm only joking when I say this, but if you're a data scientist, you'd think you'd know that. Well, I'm just kidding. No, realistically, like, we have 1 data scientist part-time, and their job is actually to set up stuff that parses the data and gets us the stuff we need. I'm not sure the full description of what they do. You'd have to ask Ben. Ben's our data scientist. Yeah, I'm just not sure completely what they do, but... What do you think about changing Nico's stun to 1.5 to 2.5 from 2.53? Because changing her mana to 100 make it spam. I like a 3 cost being a longer stun, but I do agree, like, I think she just needs a slight mana nerf. 100 was a mistake, as I mentioned in the patch post-mortem. Will the TFT Worlds winner be able to pick a skin? So I don't know that they've promised the Worlds winner that, but I think it'd be the right thing to do, is, like, have them help make a Little Legend. Why is the abbreviation Hodge filtered in the chat? I have no idea. That's really weird. I have no idea why that's the case. That's really weird. Is it? H-O-J? Oh my god, it is. That's so weird. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. How many people are on the TFT team? Again, my new answer to that question is not enough. Also, since you're lead designer, is there someone higher up on the team chain of command than you? Not really. Like, what you have to think of is, like, there's not really one person that's in charge of TFT as a whole, right? Like, we have a lead artist who's responsible for the art. We have a lead engineer who's responsible for the engineering. Lead designer who's responsible for the design. We have a lead product manager. But it's not like the product manager can overrule the artist, right? Like, they all work together to solve problems. I'm not hitting anything I want to run. So, yeah, I don't know that they're... Now, that being said, I hope a lot of the other leads value my opinion, but... But, like, for example, I don't get to decide when Spectator is worked on and released. That's not my call. But can someone tell me not to ship a B patch? I mean, no, not really. What do you think of wearing more colorful shirts or pullover? I think red would fit you good. So, one of the things I was taught, and maybe I'm incorrect on this... Hang on, I want to grab my item. Great. Is that darker colors on a more heavyweight person look better, so that's why I typically wear darker colors. Who is my boss? Medler, who is the lead, like, design director for all of League of Legends. Medler is my boss. But even that example, like, there is stuff I've shipped that Medler's like, I don't think you should ship that, and then I ship it, and it's okay. Where can I find information about tournaments? I mean, you kind of just have to look around. I try to retweet stuff when I can, but I don't know if there's a really good spot to look for just tournaments. I know Giant Slayer has said juked.gg has some good information there. So you think you are one of those leaders that needs to play the game more? I mean, I personally believe playing the game has a lot of value, so I try to do it a lot. I think this is the kind of game that you can't get a lot of the information without playing it a lot. I wish there was a more efficient way to get that kind of information, but the reality is I haven't found it yet, at least for me. Just want to say I love you. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Is Warmogs being nerfed? No. I was talking to some of the Challenger players about this yesterday, and I understand that people are like, hey, Warmogs needs to be nerfed. I'm not sure that's true. And the way I would ask you to judge if you actually think that's true or not is, do you think Warmogs is overpowered on anyone but a Protector? If the answer is yes, we should definitely nerf it. But if the answer is no, why do we nerf Warmogs? I'm not saying the item's not good, but the question was, does it need to be nerfed? I think it's too strong on Brawlers? Why is it too strong on Brawlers? Colors can look good on any weight, really. It's not mandatory to wear darker colors. Wear what makes you feel comfortable, and darker color is the thing to do so. I lost 50 kilos myself and started being more comfortable as I was wearing. Yeah, I agree with that. I think you're right. I will admit that I'm not quite there yet. But I think you're right. Ugh, these items. I don't really want to build a second red buff. And the lack of swords is going to make this hard. But let's keep going. We haven't 2-starred anything. Are you going to add a new champ this set? No. No, for the umpteenth bajillion times. Nope. One roll. Worth. Okay, well, we still don't have a front line, though. That's the one thing that's kind of hurting us here. Have we worked on set 4 yet? Oh, yes. Knee deep in set 4. I always enjoy watching your stream. I learn so much and have a good time. Sweet. Glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for the bits. Hey Mort, really enjoying TFT now. I understand the meta. Is there a possibility that Space Pirates gets a small buff? Yes, Darius and Graves are both getting buffed next patch. And those are for sure shipping. There's a little worry Darius might be too strong, but honestly, because he doesn't have many traits, I'm not that worried about it. Why sometimes units move forward at the start of battle and sometimes they just stand? So I've described this before, but the way you have to think about movement is everyone starts to, like, picks their next hex to go to, and the order of which that takes place is somewhat random. So if you end up on the low end of things, we're on a win streak. I'm going to level. And then that means this is better than this now for Chrono. Yeah, I think we just do this. Now we have one of every brawler, though, which is a little unfortunate, but okay. You know, so like imagine it's like, okay, your turn to move this hex. And so basically a lot of the times they're waiting for the things to move into place because once they choose their hex, it's like they're already there. I could do it in slow motion with a diagram, but it makes sense. Yay. Hey, don't have a question, just wanted to say thanks. Thank you, appreciate it. I mean, if we're playing long term here, we should probably just be grabbing swords. Short term, cloak is the right answer. Long term, I think sword is the right answer here. Yeah, because we really want a Deathblade. Have you guys ever considered a one-trait champ, like no class or no origin? No, I don't think we would either. They'd have to be a really powerful champion for that to be true, and it just makes our trait web less interesting, so I don't think we would do that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to roll for a bit. Okay, when we get Jinx, Graves comes out or Lucian comes out. Might be Lucian. I'll wait. We need to hit some of our brawlers, though. Actually, we should just level. We should level, try to get Jinx. Although it looks like somebody else is going rebelish comps already. Yeah, I think Graves is actually the thing to keep. Close. I also do not have a question, but wanted to extend all my appreciation. I really appreciate that. I really do. Iomochi, appreciate the sub. Thank you. What is the TFT 1v0 on PBE? It's something so our external testing partners can get in there and test. That's all it's for. Isn't Darius the perfect example in 3.5 why a unit doesn't work? Yeah, I agree. Okay, actually, so here's what we're gonna do. God, I really hate to get rid of Lucian right now, though. We're gonna do it, though. You get this. You get this. We wait. God, the lack of hitting on brawlers, though, is really rough here. Yeah, I mean, we have a 1-star front line. Every one of our blasters except Graves is 1-star. We deserve to be losing this. It's just unfortunate where we're at here. Approximately what percent of Mort Must Answer redeems are used to deliver a message instead of asking a question? I'd say about 30-35%. No question, just another appreciation post. Thank you. Okay. Lol. Okay. Clearly this is better than this for now. Let's see here. A sword. We're desperately looking for a sword. A bow would be okay. Okay, that works. Because what we can do is... Ooh, there we go. There's some hits. Do this, do this. Buy this. This. IE wouldn't be the worst here, but we can wait and greed it out. It's probably a Zephyr. We'll put this as a Gnar item for later. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, let's see here. I know this is not your area, but do you have anything about optimization on mobile? My perception is that TFT and my devices... it's one of the things I know they're working on. Like, optimization is a big thing on their radar. You announced Set 2 and Set 3 themes in big events like League 10 and preseason. How do you plan to reveal the theme for Set 4? Can't tell you. I know the answer, but can't tell you. Thanks for your great work and the team you've done so far in TFT. Can't wait for the next set. Greetings from Belgium. Sweet. It's always fun to see all the different places people are from. I think that's fun. Just wondering if you ever thought about coordinating event same time as League, like Spirit Blossom event. Maybe something like Spirit Blossom on boards. So what I'll say is, like, that actually did harm for us last time we tried that. Doing Rise of the Elements when we did was actually pretty bad for us. Whereas instead doing our own Time to Shine, I think is better for us in the long term. So... You keep Graves over Lucian late game, and Graves is getting a buff next patch. Does this mean Lucian is getting a buff as well? Yes, Lucian is getting a buff. Honestly, Lucian instead of Kog'Maw would have been totally valid here. But I kind of like Kog'Maw with the Hodge, and since we had the Hodge... We're on a win streak. It's probably just worth it to do this at this point. Something like this. Any chance Lucian's spellcast will be made to scale with his attack speed? Nope. That will not happen. Will you buff or remove Swordbreaker eventually? Yes, for sure. Those are the options, but yes, for sure. Okay, we're actually in the position now where we should not press the reroll button at all. The goal is to hit Jinxes, hit 9, and go 3 Rebel. That is the best thing we can do here. How come people can accidentally sell their units in 1-2? I agree, we should remove that. Hajma. Although, yeah, upgrading Kog'Maw would be nice, too. Blasters really need the 2 stars for the extra star level. So, item-wise, we want a sword. There is 1 sword. Let's see if we get it. I shouldn't say that, because, you know, but sword is what we're after. The nice thing is, even if we don't get the sword, though, we have the IE as backup. So, sweet. We got the sword. Okay. Of all 3 sets, what is your favorite champ class trait that you've worked on? Well, again, my favorite champ is still Malzahar. Favorite class? I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't have a good answer for that one. Okay, items-wise, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we're not guaranteed anything. Oh, wait, Hodge was 1, though. So actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're still not guaranteed an item. So we might not get an item. Just something to be aware of. How's your cat today? Cats are great. Cats are adorable. I love the cats. Yeah, these blaster shots are going to hurt hard. 150 AD on these blaster shots? Yeah, great. Do I have a dog? Yes, we have a white German Shepherd. We've had a dog longer than we've had cats. Zelda's, she'll be 9 years old in November. A Jinx! Is 4 Blaster somehow buffed? I mean, Graves and Lucian got buffed. But I think people have just been sleeping on 4 Blaster as a counter to the meta. Having backline access on 4 things is really good. So, yep, it's a white German Shepherd. Was there a champion you wanted to fit in mid-set that just didn't work out? I forget, did we cut anything? I don't think so, I think we made them all work. I think some you could debate the word work, but we definitely tried to get them all to work. Yeah, see, Jinx with 200 AD with these blaster shots is like, so good. On current patch, Shaco just kills all 4 of them after one another. No, that's the thing. Shaco doesn't get good till he gets Darkstar stacks. Blasters spread out their damage, and so the damage being spread out means everything dies all at the same time. That's one of the reasons Blaster is actually decent against Darkstar. Have you seen the fan-made set 4 on Reddit? Yes. Yes, for the 7th time today? Yes? Do you ever think cutting Cass was a bad idea? Nope. Nope. Because it's like, who do you cut instead of Cass? Actually, that's a fun exercise. Who do you cut instead of Cass? And let's think that through and what repercussions that has. $52 level. If we have a rebel, it's worth doing. This item isn't good on anyone, but you're going to laugh. I'm actually going to put it here for the dodge. Actually, that's normal dodge, but that might not have been correct, but that's okay. Oh, I should have saved it for Aurelion Soul. That would have been the better play. I should have saved that for Aurelion Soul. Someone said Ashe for Kassadin. That's probably the best choice you could do. I think that's probably the best one you could get away with. Yeah, I think Ashe... Did that person just surrender? They were at like full health. What the hell? Okay, we're looking for a rebel. Any rebel. Any rebel. Anything with the word rebel in it. Great. Oh, the echo. The echo hurt real bad there. What is LoL character that never appeared in any TFT set you want to see in the future? Lee Sin and Rammus. Will there ever be a practice tool for TFT? No. Are you working on a tournament mode? It's strange to watch games with the casters being unable to jump. Yes, I agree. Spectator would be very nice, wouldn't it? Jeez, we can't hit anything here. Duh. Still no Cog 2 is rough. Should move these up. No Gnar. Ugh. I put these gloves on my Zed and I got a blue buff in Hurricane. It isn't a question or complaint. I just want to share my sadness. Yeah. Feels rough. Oh, well, that explains some of it. Nice. For a custom role, what do you think about Bard and Seek who can only level with Meeps? I think it's just first person to Bard wins. Alright, items wise. Honestly, none of these are great. Oh, I have an idea. I know what we need to do. I don't have nice things to say. Sorry if I've been asked this before, but I was wondering if you and the team ever considered a Galaxy that lets you put 4 items on each unit. Have definitely been asked that, and the answer is not a chance. It just basically means stack your carries more, less interesting combat, very easy to solve. It's like, yep, Jin should have 4 items, and now you're guaranteed a defensive item, so, like, no. Oh, come on. Nice. Are fan-made sets or any content helping you? I wouldn't say it's helping us, but I think it's fun to look at. I don't think anyone wants Shaco or Ashe or Xerath Syndra with 4 items. I would agree with that. Hey, Pogo Jumper's out. Okay, we really just need an Aurelion Soul and a Gnar. Okay, that was easy. Gnar and Malphite, basically, are all we're looking for. When playing 6 Vanguard 2 Mystic and you get a Fawn at level 8, would you go for Mystic? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, that's what I would go. 6 Vanguard 4 Mystic is, like, so good. Probably too good. Whew. Will mid-set expansions be the plan from every set from here on out? Currently, the answer to that question is yes, though I have some hesitation with that being yes. But like I said, I don't make every decision. Alright, what did we get? That's actually not the worst. Hilariously, oh wait. No, that goes on Acel. Hilariously enough, that goes on Acel. I was gonna say that could go on Ezreal, but I'm pretty sure that goes on Acel. I.e. Vi, please? Nah. Not gonna do that. Why is it good on Aurelion Soul? Because we have a Jeweled Gauntlet already. If we didn't have a Jeweled Gauntlet, I would never do it. Alright. Gnar or Aurelion Soul? They're literally the only... and a Malphite, I suppose. Okay, I think we just hold. Outside the TFT department, what department do you respect the most, like the most? I mean, those splash artists. Those splash artists are pretty amazing. See, and this is why I like 4 Blaster. You just blow up their backline before their front line can do anything. Is it a bug that Gnar's attack range goes to 2 when he transforms while having RFC? Yes, that is a bug. Refreshing store with mouse. Being judgmental about how people play the game. Especially when they're still better than you are. There's too many A-Souls pulled out of the pool. We're probably not going to hit 2-star A-Soul as much as I want it. So we just really hoard gold for now. I've been meaning to ask you how you felt about the mid-season expansion compared to previous sets' patch schedule, but you're probably writing something up. Yeah, we'll definitely write something up. What I'll say is, it was definitely a success in the way it was supposed to be, which has cleared our suspicion that, like, should we release 1 or 2 champions at a time? The answer is no. We should definitely do it in bigger chunks. That part is just, like, good and obvious. We should do that. Oh, did we just lose the Vanguard Mystic? I think we did. That's my guess. I think we just lost a Vanguard Mystic. Let's see if that's true. Yeah, 6 Vanguard. Oh, 6 Vanguard. Oh, 6 Vanguard. That hurts. That hurts. Would you ever buff Victor to make it not a discount Xerath? Yes. Malfin Shop? Okay. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we're up against here. Oh, they have the 2-star Malf, or Acel. Let's see if we can beat the 2-star Acel. Looks like yes. Oh, God, come on. Oh, so close. And yeah, because the Yi beats... See, Yi beats Vanguard Mystic so well. I think the Yi might win this. It's going to be close. Nope. Damn, they're still both in. Okay. Items-wise, who needs an item? No one, really. No one needs an item here. Yeah, that would have been good. I think it's just this. It's nothing great here. Okay, we're gonna take a big risk here. This is a big risk, but... Oh, cross your fingers that this was the right call. Yes! Okay, sweet. Sweet. Sweet! Okay, now we gotta see who wins between them. It looks like the Vanguard player is out, which means the Jannas are useless now. So yeah, now we're up against this, which means, again, Jannas are useless now. We don't need those. Roll down for an ASOL. That's really the only thing that matters. Nope. Okay, so now what matters here is... We still want this here, we still want that there, we still want that there. There we go. And GG. GG.